Hola amigos, bienvenidos a mi canal de nuevo. Wrong channel? What? Can I help you? Hi. Hello? Hey friends, it's Vicky. Welcome back. It is the most wonderful time of the year. Autumn season is officially upon us and it is my absolute favorite time of the year to decorate. I live for fall and autumn. I know. I put up my decorations in August because I couldn't wait. Okay, honey, you're gonna have to sit down because you just standing there is very distracting. And so yeah, I've been having that in mind all year. And so while I've been going to the thrift store, I've been picking little things here and there to decorate my home. And so I have a little thrift store haul today that I wanted to share with you guys because why not? I'm gonna be showing you guys a combination of autumn, Halloween-ish pumpkin stuff, and then Christmas and a few items that are like more basic. Oh man, my hair's coming undone. Now, while I am into vintage style, I have to say that I don't really follow like a vintage era, like 40s, 50s or anything like that to decorate my home. I like the rustic, whimsical kind of feeling, kind of cottage style maybe. That's how you would describe it, rustic, I don't know. It's super gloomy and surprisingly cool today here in LA. I've got my throw, I've got my Charlie, I've got my coffee, and let's get right into it. Why don't we start with this very first item actually that I'm drinking out from. Is this not the cutest pumpkin little mug that you have ever seen? Some backstory, I am obsessed with mugs. I have way too many mugs for my own good, and yeah, like mugs are life. Drinkware, mwah. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So when I saw this one at the thrift store, I got it at Saint Vincent De Paul, and all the items that I'm showing you guys today, I think like -1, are from Saint Vincent De Paul's. I had to pick it up. It was only 99 cents. So it's shaped as a pumpkin. It has a little stem handle, and then it has the, what would you call these? The vines, the leaves that go around it. So here's a little tour. And I am drinking my coffee out of this today, and for the rest of September and October and November. Next thing that I have is not necessarily, I guess, autumn, although I did decorate it. I put a little candle in there and these leafy, yeah, look, it's a plant, a candle holder or a vase or a basket. It's a basket candle holder. I don't know, but I got this one at Saint Vincent De Paul's as well, and I think it might have been like $3 or something like that. Just gave me those rustic vibes, but yeah, I liked it. I mean, if you look at it, you might not necessarily think autumn right away, but it's a really cute accent piece for the autumn time and just year round, really. That's how I'm going to be using it. One other little thing that I picked up earlier this year is this sign that says welcome friends. I feel like this has to be a 90s or maybe early 2000s piece. Just the art style of it gives me that vibe. Maybe even 80s. I don't know when it's from. It feels very back to school. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like in someone's classroom or something, but I saw it and I had to take it home. I think this was probably like $4. It has different little things on there, like a little toy bunny, a teddy bear, a wreath, some apples with a milk, a little sheep, and it says welcome friends. These types of things are really nostalgic to me. I don't know, like it just really reminds me of the way my mom used to decorate our home. And she has like that touch of like school, back to school. We have very similar styles in decorating the home. Obviously, I'm very inspired by the way my mom, like I grew up seeing her decorate the house. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I grew up being homeschooled for like almost 10 years. I know, yeah, I was that homeschooled kid. So our home was like a mixture of classroom and rustic decor, I guess. And so my mom had a lot of things like this growing up, and it just like, when I saw this, it just hit me right in the nostalgia, and I knew I had to bring it home with me. And I don't know, maybe one day when I have my kids, it could go in their bedroom or something. And it really, like, even right now that I don't have kids. The next thing, going back into the pumpkins, we have got this cute old little pumpkin container, pumpkin jar. There we go. Got this one for, I believe, $2 or $3. I probably have like 50 pumpkins lying around the house in different forms, shapes, and colors. And this one had to come home with me when I saw it. I really liked it just because of the fact that it's a jar. I don't have something like this. I like the colors, neutral, nice and muted, like most autumn things do. I will probably be putting some sugar in this or some cookies when I bake them. Maybe I can make mini pumpkin cookies and put them within the pumpkin jar. Just gonna put this away now because I almost broke it, and that would have made me really sad. Okay, let's move on to the next item. The next item is this terrarium. Oh, look, you can see the reflection of my camera in my house. Hey, ooh, and my monitor. Ooh, this was $4, and I just like the simplistic style. It gave me those types of like 40s vibes terrariums. In the Adventureland section of Disneyland, they have something like this that's kind of similar, minus the bird at the top. I might put like some not flammable battery operated candles inside, or maybe just put real plants. We'll see. I haven't decided yet what I'll do with it, but yeah, it's cute. It's very simple. It's not made out of glass, so I cannot break it. I think this is like plastic or something like that. It opens at the top, so you can put your plants or your things inside. I'm not gonna try to open it right now because I was struggling last time. Neutral things like this that you can use year round really help tie in and bring in that just room together for a nice autumn rustic home decor vibe. How many times have I said rustic and pumpkins in autumn in this video? Please don't count. Okay, next up, I gotta say that this is probably one of my favorite items that I've picked up this year. This little pumpkin plushy kind of pillow. It's not a pillow, but I call it a pillow. I put it on my sofa next to my all other regular pillows, and it gives that sofa a splash of autumn because everything in here has to have a splash of autumn. It's from Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was brand new with the tags when I found it at the thrift store. I got this one for $3. It's made out of like the sweater material. It's tied up with twine, and then it has little felt leaves, and then it has its green burlap stem. Ozzy, who's back there sleeping, absolutely loves when he goes on the couch putting his head on it and sleeping next to it. I don't know, he just really likes it. But yeah, I don't know why I just smelled that. It smells like Febreze. Another thing that I got earlier this year, I was debating showing it, but I was like, maybe I should mention it because I never really thought about buying something like this at a thrift store, is this candle, which is super cool. I already started it, but it was brand new when I got it. It's a maple sugar scented candle, and it smells, oh my God, amazing. It has a really strong scent, which is really nice. It's high quality. I never really thought about buying candles at a thrift store, but you can find those there too. I mean, preferably don't buy them used because yes, I have seen used ones. If you get lucky, sometimes you can find brand new ones like this one, and for really cheap, because if you go to Bath & Body Works, their scented candles are like, what, $22? And I love Bath & Body Works candles, but I don't buy them there anymore because they get really expensive. So I usually go to Big Lots to get them there because they're cheap and they smell really nice. But yeah, if you happen to see some at the thrift store and they're new and they smell great, get them because they tend to be pretty cheap there. 99 cents, and it's a pretty big candle, and then it comes with a reusable mason jar that the cap twists on. I would say that's a pretty good deal. Just a little PSA, if you like scented candles like me, hello, burning an apple one in the background and a pumpkin one over here. That pretty much does it for the autumnal stuff. Although I do have one item that I have to show. It's not necessarily, I guess, autumn themed, but I have to show it anyways. And I mean, I think because of the color and just the overall vibe, to me, it gives me kind of Halloween feeling vibes. I got this teapot. I'm gonna hold on really tight to it because I don't want to break it. I found a Mary Engelbreit teapot at the thrift store for $8. For those of you that don't know, Mary Engelbreit is a very famous artist from the like 80s, 90s. I mean, she still continues to make art, but I think she was like huge and blew up during the 90s. I absolutely adore her work. So like I was saying, a lot of my home decor is inspired by my mom. So I learned of her through my mom because my mom loved her too. Her artwork is just so mesmerizing and it's just so cute, and it's like that typical kind of 90s sketchy kind of back to school feeling art. That's the best way that I can describe it. I don't know. But she has amazing work. So my mom, which I actually have it right here, hold on. I had this planner when I was a little kid. I think it was like early 90s, maybe 91 or 92. It's Mary Engelbreit's Book of Days, and she gave it to me, but this was her planner when she was in college. Totally going off tangent here. But yeah, this was her planner, and like for every week it has different pieces of art. When I was a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with this book. I used to like try to recreate her drawings. I would just find myself looking at this book for hours, being transported into her paintings. This is getting like really deep. When I saw this teapot, I saw it and I was like, zoop, I know exactly what that is. and who that belongs to, because her artwork is very unique. It's dark but whimsical, flowery. It's weird. It's not weird, sorry Mary, I'm not trying to say her art is weird. What I'm saying is that it's very unique. So if anybody wants to come over for some tea time, you know what I'll be serving it in. So that does it for my autumn Halloween-ish portion of things. Moving on to Christmas, I have a few less things, but I started to prepare for that too. So I like to prepare like for my autumn decors. I'm always looking year round for things because one, I like to buy them for cheap, and two, especially if you're buying things for cheap at discount at a regular store or even at the thrift store, people start taking everything as soon as it's autumn or you get really close. So my secret, and that's not my secret, but like my thing is to buy things when people are not looking for it, because that's probably when you're gonna get the better deals and find the better stuff, and instead of when like people are scrambling for everything. So just my 2 little cents. But getting into Christmas, yes, it's still very early, but this is a general holiday home decor inspired thing. I found this really, really adorable woven basket that has little pine trees that spin. This one was $2 and I just liked it a lot. I love having baskets in the home to either put towels or like toilet paper or just, I don't know, knickknacks, flowers, anything. So I'm gonna be filling this one up and putting it somewhere in my living room with pine cones, scented pine cones that I like to DIY myself. I like to go picking pine cones when it's pine cone season, which should be soon actually. I don't know why my watch would tell me that. The other little thing that I got is one of these, ceramic homes? You know, I got this. So this is a Christmas home. It says tree farm on it. I guess it's supposed to be a tree farm house. My grandma and my mom had these growing up as a kid. Actually, my grandma used to collect these and build her own little Christmas city. I know a lot of people tend to do that. Maybe I'll be doing that one of these days. But this is the first piece that I have. I actually just noticed that it has a little hole down here so you can put a light in and then it looks like the house is on. That's really cute. I'm gonna do that. It says $1.99 down here, but I actually got it for $1, I believe. It was like half off. The next thing, I wasn't sure if it made sense showing it because it's very simple, but it's a candle holder. It's a pine tree candle holder. Like I said, I love candles and I also like candle holders because I like putting my candles in candle holders so it can hold them. Anyways, I found this one. I like the dark metal with the hints of gold on it. Again, that rustic feeling to it. And yeah, I just thought it would look really nice to put my candles in during the Christmas season. And it was only 40 cents. The very next Christmassy thing that I have is this wreath, this gorgeous, beautiful holly berry. I think it's holly, some type of Christmas berry that is red. This wreath was $5 and I am honestly really impressed because of the quality. In the back it has, I guess, these kind of like grapevine kind of things. These wreaths can get pretty expensive if you go to places like Home Goods or some other type of home decor place. I mean, I see them for up to like $30, some for $40, depends. But yeah, this one was only $5. And I knew that I had to have it to put up in my home during Christmas time. It's frosted with like little bits of things that look like frost and some glitter. And bonus, the person who donated it at the thrift store donated it with the lights. So the fact that I got this already with the lights around it, with the twinkle lights, it's battery operated, and in really great new looking condition is, I would say, a good old deal. So yeah, and we have come to the last of the thrift store things. But again, I got really lucky and I found another, another Mary Engelbreit piece. I found this tray. I could not believe it. I think I found them like around the same time frame too. I've been saying her name right and I'm saying that I love her work. It's Mary Engelbreit. I think it's Mary Engelbreit. I've never heard the pronunciation of her last name, but yeah, sorry if I've been pronouncing it wrong. Doesn't make her any less my favorite artist. Another Mary Engelbreit, I hope that's what it is, piece, this little tray. And again, as soon as I saw it, I knew what it was and who it was from. This one was $3 and it's basically a tray with a print of one of her pieces. I have this piece actually in this book, which is really cool. So right in the nostalgia for you. It's Santa Claus with his toy sack and little toys popping out and he's climbing into a chimney, and then on the sides it says believe. So yeah, very, very just overall whimsical and Christmassy, of course. If Santa doesn't say Christmas, I don't know what does. I mean, Jesus does too, but sorry, Jesus. Wow, it got really bright in here. And there we go. And that's all really that I have to share. One last honorable mention. That lamp back there that you see there, I've been having it all year round, but I just really want to tell you guys about it because it's part of my home decor. That lamp is not thrifted. It was actually gifted? No, not gifted. It was being thrown away. Just to not keep you here forever, someone at work was throwing that away. Somebody left, and the administrative assistant had it in a pile of junk. And I had been passing it for a while. And one day I was like, hey, what's up with that lamp? Like, where is it from? I was just really just genuinely curious because I thought it was super cute and I wanted something like that for my home. And she was like, oh, I'm just throwing it away because the person in the office that used to have it just left it. And she asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, hello? Hell yeah. So I brought it home. I love it. That one does give me some kind of 40s, 30s era vibes. Hold on. There's more. Do you know Gilmore Girls? Because I do, and it is one of my most absolute favorite shows to watch. Rory and Lorelai are just the cutest, and I was rewatching the seasons. I realized that it's the same freaking lamp in the show, and my mind was blown. It's the lamp that they have in their living room. If you pay very close attention to the show, you will see it throughout the entire show, like all of the seasons. It's there. My mind was blown, and I just could not believe that I have a little piece of Gilmore Girls in my house. I mean, I don't think that's the same lamp. Can you imagine if it is though? It's probably like some mass fabricated lamp or something. But the fact that I have the same thing, same style, like everything, made me feel really, really special. Okay, I'm gonna go now. The light keeps changing. It's really, really cloudy here. Only downside to lots of clouds. It gets dark and then bright and then dark and bright. It looks like it's about to start raining too. I hope that you guys liked me sharing all of my little knickknacks that I got at the thrift store this year to decorate my home. I love these types of videos. It feels like show and tell, and I can just watch them for hours and hours. I was super excited about sharing all my home decor finds with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too and get some inspiration out of this. Wishing y'all the coziest start to this autumn and holiday season, and as always, sending you a really, really big virtual hug wherever it is that you are right now. And I will see you next time. Bye.